guys, this is Chris Appleton of Absolver, and you're listening to Angel Gareth on BRFM.
Yeah. Then I spoke to you on the phone about a gig you were doing in Dudley.
Yeah.
And now you're here at SOS.
Yes, it's a great pleasure to be here at the 7th SOS festival, and I really like festivals that stay in the same place. And it's an intimate festival. You know what you're getting when you come here. I came here first time with my own band, and then I was a special guest, and now I'm coming with my acoustic set. So I really like it here. It's a very well-run festival. Tiny, but it's really cool.
The money's worth it as well. £15 for 2 days, and it's not changed.
Yeah. That's what I really like about it, coming here. So I think it's good value, and it's not snobby or anything. So it's really good.
Now you got an album out, soundtracks of.
Yeah, I've done an album called Soundtracks of My Life, and it kind of celebrates 30 years since I started singing, and some of the things I've been through. And what I've done, I've chosen all the songs that I really like to play live and put those on the CD. And I've also just finished recording a DVD which goes with it, which is of the last tour that I did to promote that album, and that's called Alive in Prague. And I did that with using the guys from Absolver, Chris Appleton,
Chris, Martin, and Dan.
Yeah, and they were my band on that tour, and they did such a fantastic job. And they're the band actually on the DVD. And we arranged
all the somebody else.
Yeah,
on
no.
So, I would have looked. See, somebody better looking than them lot.
I've just come back from Prague this morning, and where I was mixing the sound for that, and I had 2 shows there as well, so the sound for the DVD sounded really good now, and that should be out November, and all the pre-orders are almost sold out.
That's bloody good, though.
It's done really well. And then from December, then start writing, I hope, for my next, what I hope will be a masterpiece.
And then going to be out touring with that?
Yeah, between now and then, we've still got lots of live shows to do this year, so check out official Blaze Bayley Facebook and blazebayley.net, and we've got lots and lots of shows coming up, festivals around, and a few more UK shows as well.
Now you're doing, like you said, an acoustic set. Do you find that different to doing?
Yeah, it's very challenging. It's very challenging. It's something I really enjoy, because the voice becomes more of an instrument in that situation, and I'm kind of less of a frontman and more of a singer. So it's something nice. It's a nice difference. So I enjoy doing my full metal, which sometimes is very aggressive and powerful, and I enjoy doing my acoustic, which is a bit more about telling the story of the lyrics and using your voice a bit more, because it's more open. You can hear more parts that normally get lost in
when you're doing
in a full metal.
Electric.
Yeah, so I really enjoy doing my acoustic. So it's something that I like to keep up, and I think it complements my heavy metal shows. And there's some places I just can't go heavy metal. There's some places that you can't go there. It's too small.
Too small.
Well, perhaps they can have you if you do your acoustic. And then sometimes it goes, well, I play small places with my acoustic, and then they say, oh, we'd love to try your heavy metal and things. So, but it's something I like doing because it's so different. You're very exposed. It's without those big drums behind you carrying those rhythms and that grinding bass and everything. You're in a different place, man. And when you haven't got the focus on the guitar solos, you know. And I work with some fantastic guitarists. When you haven't got that focus, then it's a different approach. So, but it's something I really enjoy doing because it is different, and it does show, I think, the strength of some of the songs, that they translate so well into the acoustic style.
Totally different.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's something you like doing as well.
Yeah.
Which a lot of you get, like a lot of guys like doing what you're doing now, metal. You turn around and say an acoustic set, they go, oh no, I don't want to do that. Well, then try it.
Yeah, well, I love to sing. That's why I do it.
That's the main thing.
Because I love to sing. I'm not trying to be big. I don't want to be any more famous than I am right now. I'm happy with where I am. You know, my gigs, I play all around Europe and Russia and South America. And I'm big enough. I go to Scandinavia as well. I'm not really interested in being any bigger. I like to be able to sign for my fans after the concert.
Stay in contact with them.
Yeah, for me it's important. I don't bother going to the dressing room after the gig. I go and sign for my fans, and for me, that's the way I want to do it. So I really enjoy doing that.
Now, the other time I last heard about you were being in Wales, was at Hammerfest.
Yeah.
Doing with Paul Diano.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Strange one to mix, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's gotta be fun.
It was a lot of fun. Paul is a really funny guy, and we get along really well when we work together. And sometimes, you know, it's usually like a co-headline thing, and it's a chance for me to go back and sing all my own Maiden stuff, which I don't do so much in my live set.
You don't need to, though, because you've got so much stuff of your own to do without having to do that stuff.
Tpassing you very much.
That's a passing, but you've got all the stuff you've done.
I like singing it because of my voice has changed so much. It's 20 years since I joined Iron Maiden, so my voice has changed a lot, and I interpret those songs differently. So that's something I really enjoy doing, and we always have a real laugh when I'm out with Paul. You know, he's a really funny guy, and I get to meet a lot of fans that wouldn't normally come and see me on my own, but kind of know me from those Maiden. They go, oh, well, Paul and Blaze, maybe that's a show that's worth seeing.
I think that would be a show worth seeing, to be honest.
It's a lot of fun, and then particularly in Russia, people say, oh, and I really like your new songs. Well, it's like they're from my Silicon Messiah album and stuff like that. They're years. I picked that a lot of my solo albums just never got over to people.
And yet, when you do that, they're suddenly going, oh, hang on, check out the other stuff.
Yeah. So my promotion isn't through magazines or mainstream TV or anything. It's
fans.
Purely by playing live and internet, from Facebook and everything like that.
That's the way to do it, though, isn't it? You don't need anything. You need the fans.
For me, I don't need
personally
anything.
Involved with it yourself to get.
I'm big enough. I'm very lucky. I'm privileged. I'm honoured that I'm in this situation. So.
Now, what about tour dates for yourself?
Well, you've got to check on my website. It's blazebailey.net, and my dates are all listed there. And if we get any short notice updates, it's always on Facebook as well. So if you sign up for that,
you get
then
all the information you need to know about this man.
You know exactly what's happening. So that's how I keep in touch with people. I don't spend any money on advertising in magazines. I just go and tell my fans myself.
Do it. Tell yourself on your own webpage.
Yeah.
Now, what about stuff with Wolfsbane? Are you going to be bringing out a new album with them?
We'd like to do something.
Awesome.
Wolfsbane Saves the World was something
that was an awesome album.
Very special. And we didn't get to tour much, we just did a bit, and next year we'd like to do something else, but it's very difficult to get the four of us together in the same room for more than an hour, a month, so because everybody's doing different things, and I'm really surprised at the way things have taken off for me. So yeah, we are looking forward. We're having a meeting in a few weeks, and we're going to try and sort out the calendar and when we can do things and everything. But yeah, we'd really love it, and I love doing my Wolfsbane shows as well. It's so different. It's so much fun. It's really, really cool, and it's great to sing those old songs and the new ones from Wolfsbane Saves the World.
I've seen you down in Cardiff in Club Ivor Bach on the Wolfsbane one. Oh my God, I was thinking, this man is nuts on stage. But you're not that when you come off stage. See, that's the difference. You've got your on-stage person.
Well, yeah.
And when you come off, it's like, that's
what
it
happens
for me,
is, if the less gigs I have, the more crazy I become in my regular life.
Push it out there.
Yeah, so I kind of use all that crazy energy when I'm doing my gigs, and then I'm fairly chilled out the rest of the time. But if I don't have any gigs for a long time, I become less and less chilled out and more crazy. Yeah.
So it's basically keep this man on the road, keep him touring, keep him going. Buy the latest album that's out there from yourself.
Yeah, it's well, we've got the DVD coming, and it's called Soundtracks of My Life is the album, and it's 30 songs. 2 of them are brand new songs that I did just for the album. And if you don't know about Blaze Bayley, then Soundtracks of My Life.
I don't know anybody that doesn't know anything about Blaze
Bayley. It's a great
Bayley.
place to start. It's got some of my acoustic songs on there, some of my old solo stuff, and some of the new stuff as well.
So there's everything on that one.
Yeah, it's a good place to start. It's I own all my catalogue that I've recorded since Iron Maiden. It's taken a long time to get it back, but I've got it. I own all of my work.
Every single bit of it.
Yeah, Madonna doesn't. So, but I do. So
this
it's a
rumour
nice
about Madonna owning the Blaze Bayley catalogue is all a lie. Then
it's nice to be in that situation. So, well, when I'm at concerts and I'm by the merch stand doing my signing, then people say, "Oh, which album should I get?" And it's always difficult to say, "Well, this is a good one because it's when I started, and this is a good one because this is really heavy." So no one go this one,
the new one.
Yeah, this one.
Soundtracks of My Life.
Yeah,
it's got everything on it.
It's 2 discs and it contains everything.
Everything on it. I tell you what, it's available on download as well.
Yeah, it's on iTunes. It's
but
available
everywhere.
Buying the
album.
Yeah. Well, if you buy the album, then you're supporting me directly. If you buy the CD from my web shop or at a concert, you're supporting me directly. There's no big record company, no big management. It's just my wife and me that run the label, and so all the money that comes off the CD keeps me going and then goes towards the next CD.
Which is the thing. You need it to go through the next CD.
Well, yeah. So I'm very, very lucky. I have some great, loyal fans and incredible support.
There always seems to be a good following at any gig off Wolfsbane. There's always a good crowd there for you. There always is. Even on the Blaze Bayley one, because I know, like, good friends with Chris and Dan and Martin, and when they said they're doing the backing for you on the tour, I was saying, awesome set, brilliant crowd, unbelievable crowd. There always seems to be a big following for Blaze Bayley.
Yeah, I'm very, very lucky.
And it's .net.
Yeah, it's blazebayley.net, yeah.
Also Facebook, official Blaze Bayley.
Yeah, it's official Blaze Bayley. Facebook, official Blaze Bayley.
Keep an eye on those pages. There will be a tour coming up about it. And when are you going to get the DVD out?
It should be, the pre-orders are finishing soon for the limited edition, and then it should be out in November.
So November, nice little Christmas pocket.
Yeah.
Be a nice little Christmas present.
Let's hope so, yeah.
That's the way it's got to be. Blaze, it's a pleasure always to chat with you here at BRFM, and I can't wait to catch you on an acoustic stage later on.
Cheers, thank you for having me.
I've seen you live, and I got to be honest, man is crazy live, but he's brilliant when you see him and chat to him. Blaze Bayley, everyone.
Cheers.
Hi guys, this is Chris Appleton of Absolver, and you're listening to Angel Gareth on BRFM.